All right, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Infinite Abilities podcast. Today, I have a very special guest. His name is Joe Carr, and man, this guy is an inspiration to me. Like, he posts all the time on social media, and he's just an incredible person. His whole community loves him because he has a smile that is just amazing. If you're watching this, you can see it right now. He is just the best. And I'm so grateful that he's here, and I can't wait to see the knowledge that he shares with us. He has cerebral palsy like I do, but just like me, it doesn't stop him from doing much of anything. So, Joe, thank you for being here, and I'm so ready to hear what you got to say.
Hello, Nick. Thank you so much for having me on your podcast. I really appreciate your effort to have a podcast on people with disabilities and how they overcome challenges, because since October you've been my hero, and it really warms my heart every time you pop on my timeline, because you can always help me keep going and can help me chase my dreams.
Thank you so much, Joe. That's amazing. And for those of you listening, you can hear that Joe talks through his computer, which is awesome. He overcame the challenge of, talking being difficult for him. Now, Joe does talk. He talks to me here and there. So, but it makes it a lot easier for him to just use his computer. And, that's what this is all about. We have to overcome our challenges. And Joe has done an amazing job with that. So, Joe, how did you come to embrace your disability?
Growing up with cerebral palsy was a little challenging in elementary and middle school, but now that I've graduated from high school and NT+, I'm now taking control of my CP, and I'm not letting it stop me from achieving the goals that I want to achieve. We're all here for a reason. Why not just live every moment instead of just wasting it?
Exactly. I love how you put that. We are all here for a reason, so let's do the best that we can do while we're here. And that's why you are just incredible. I love seeing you on social media. You're out in your community, and it's just incredible. Like, you are an inspiration to me and, a ton of other people. So, can you share a little bit about your journey as a strong advocate for people with disabilities?
Every day I can help make a stand for the disability community. I educate people with what it's like living with a disability through my postings on Facebook. One of the things that I hate is that when people park really close to the spot that I need to get out, that really works me up.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about, and hopefully I was never one of those people. But, yeah, like, parking, it can be a challenge, I park in handicapped spots, and it's nice that a lot of them have van handicap parking now, but there's still a lot of places that don't. So, yeah, finding a parking spot for you since you're in a wheelchair, I can imagine how difficult that is sometimes, and especially when you come back out from like a store and somebody parks too close and you can't get back in your vehicle. Yeah, that's probably a big pain in the butt, isn't it? So, what does being a role model mean to you?
For me, Being a role model is being an inspiration to people who need someone in their lives who needs positive messages to help them believe in themselves. I'm honored to be a positive, bright light in people's lives.
You are definitely a bright light in a lot of people's eyes. Like, dude, like, just every time I see you, I just smile. You know, like, it's just, you have this energy with you that, like, nobody can deny, like, being happy around you. It's so cool. So cool. So, tell us about your experience with your lemonade stand and what inspired you to start it.
I had a big surgery at Gillette Children's where I'm a patient. I had an incredible care team like I normally do. So I wanted to figure out a way to give back to the hospital that has always been by my side. So I created a lemonade stand at my house for other Gillette patients. The first couple of years I raised money for gas cards, but when the pandemic hit, not a lot of people were driving. So I decided to raise money for new adaptive bikes for all of the amazing kiddos at Gillette Children's. Over the past 8 years, I raised $55,000 for Gillette Children's.
Holy crap, dude, that's amazing. $55,000?
Oh no.
Dude, that is so cool. And, you know, that means a lot to me, because what you might not even know is I also was a patient at Gillette Children's Hospital. I had surgery on both of my legs and my ankle when I was, how old was I? I think I was 7 or 8 years old. So, and yeah, the care team that I had was incredible. Gillette Children's Hospital is like top notch. They really care about their patients, and it's really remarkable. You know, about 3 years ago, I got to go back there as a case study so they could see how I'm doing now since I had my surgery. So it was really cool to, you know, I go back there, see all the kids, and then, you know, run a whole bunch of those weird tests like they did when I was a kid. You know, it was really, really awesome, you know, because, like, they put these diodes on my whole body, and I literally have to walk around in my underwear for like an hour so they can like see how I move. And yeah, it was a really cool experience, and I was glad that I got to go back and do it again so then they can improve on what they do. It's really awesome. So, what are some activities that you enjoy doing for fun?
Some of the things that I enjoy doing is I've been horseback riding since I was 2. I've been downhill skiing at Highland Hills since I was 10. I've also gone water skiing a couple of times. During my time in high school, I attended and cheered on many of my high school sports teams. I also played on an adaptive soccer, floor hockey, and softball team called the South Suburban Flyers throughout middle school and high school. In 2021, I discovered a new love for racing. Since the start, I've raced 8 races.
Wow, you do a lot. Well, you know, I will say I enjoy horseback riding as well. I grew up on a farm, so that was something that I started doing around, I think I was like 10 years old. So yeah, horseback riding's awesome. I just seen that you went downhill skiing not long ago. I think I seen your post like yesterday. So that's really, really awesome. And then, you know, I grew up on the lake. I mean, like we were there like every weekend when I was growing up. So I spent a lot of time, tubing on the water, and I never skied. I didn't quite try that one. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna fall. So I didn't try that one. But yeah, it's awesome that you were in sports. Like that's incredible. That's something that I never did. So that's really, really cool. So, how do you celebrate your big achievements?
I think even the smallest things are a big deal for me because I've been working on the basic things. During my time at T+, I've accomplished writing my name, going down in the elevator by myself, trying out the bikes in the weight room, doing wrist weights and dumbbells, even taking Tylenol by mouth. 2 big accomplishments that happened recently are putting on my headphones without any help or support, and I grabbed my Chromebook in a place that's really hard for me to reach. I celebrated those accomplishments by posting about them on Facebook. My first reactions were, what just happened? I had to share my big accomplishments with my community. All of them are big accomplishments for me. I've been surprising myself because they are hard things for me to do, and being able to accomplish them makes me so proud.
That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. And it's cool because I think I've seen every single post that you did about those accomplishments. And I think when you grabbed your Chromebook, I think you sent me a text message to let me know about that. So yeah, way to go, Joe. Like, that is awesome that you're doing all of that. And, for those of you listening, like, this is why we all need to be thankful for our lives. Because here's Joe, and, something for a lot of people that's simple, like putting on headphones, which for me that's hard to do. Right now I got AirPods in. They are tiny and they are a pain in my butt to get in. Let me tell you. But I push through it every day. Like, and Joe's doing the same thing. He pushing himself every day to do a little bit more, and that is so inspiring. And I can't wait to see what else Joe is going to do. So, could you share a bit about your time at T Plus?
T Plus is a wonderful program with nice, kind-hearted staff that are there to support you every step of the way towards graduation. We make our own meals, go on community outings, prepare for getting jobs, make greeting cards to sell, go volunteering, and go grocery shopping. I also have the honor of managing the T Plus Facebook page.
Well, wow, you even managed their Facebook page. That's awesome. Well, it sounds like T Plus does a lot of good for you and a lot of other people, and that's amazing. I had never heard about it until I met you, and it looks like an incredible program, and I'm so glad that you're a part of it, and I can tell it makes you very happy to be a part of that.
I am.
So, how was having a great support group impacted your life?
Having a wonderful support system is really important to me because they are my heroes, especially when I really needed them the most. They are the number one reason I am who I am today.
That's amazing, and I can attest to that because without people supporting you, it's very hard to get anywhere in life. I'm constantly aware of who I surround myself with, and I'm always looking to like be around better people who will support me and help me reach my goals. So yeah, that is awesome. I love that. What was it like to receive the Citizen of the Year award? That's so exciting.
That is right.
Receiving the Citizen of the Year award was the best life gift that I have ever received. Knowing that the whole community supports me for just being myself is just overwhelming. I'm honored to be named Richfield's Citizen of the Year.
That's incredible. Like, you sent me that article when we first started talking, and I was just blown away. Like, your community is incredible, and obviously you're incredible since you received the Citizen of the Year award. Like, how big is that? That's just awesome, Joe. I'm so happy for you. So proud of you. You know, you keep doing great things, and I know that you're helping a lot of people, and that's what I believe that we were here to do: help others. You know, yes, me and you are different than the average person, but look at how much we're accomplishing. Like, who can't be inspired by us? You know, we really
Right.
push ourselves, and it's just incredible. I love it. I love everything that you're doing. You are so awesome. All right, I got one last question for you. What does my slogan, "Your abilities are infinite," mean to you?
Never give up. Don't ever give up.
Exactly. I love that. Short and sweet and to the point.
Yeah.
Perfect. That is so perfect. All right, Joe, do you have any last words you would like to say?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, Joe, thank you for being on my podcast. It was great to talk to you. And in a couple of weeks, I get to come meet you in person. And I know that we're both really excited about that. Me and Joe
Yeah.
actually live only like an hour apart. So in a couple of weeks, I'm going to speak to him and some of his community members, and I can't wait to do that. I still gotta work on my presentation.
Thank you so much, Nick. It has been an honor.
No problem, Joe. No problem. All right, this has been another episode of Infinite Abilities Podcast. I hope you all enjoyed, and remember, your abilities are infinite.